The European Union is committed to fostering inclusive partnership with producing countries to address deforestation on a global scale and to continue working with partner countries and companies for a successful transition to deforestation-free supply chains. As with the General Data Protection Regulation a few years back, EUDR too will have a wide-reaching implication. But wait, what's EUDR? And the question stands, how far is this aimed at? In today's video, we will first examine which financial concept aligns with our discussion for today's video. Later, we'll discuss the EUDR impact on India's market, which Indian industries will be affected the most by this regulation and why. So, hi everybody. From December 2024, the European Union Deforestation Regulation, that is EUDR, will come into force as per the news. This legislation intends to guarantee that products consumed by European Union citizens do not contribute to deforestation or forest degradation anywhere in the world. India's trade is at a significant turning point with the upcoming implementation of the European Union's deforestation regulation, which will kick in for the larger firms from December 2024, with smaller firms required to comply by June 2025. Nonetheless, these regulations also allows Indian companies to demonstrate their commitment to environmental sustainability, potentially opening up new markets. Now, this above scenario is aligned to a financial concept, but which one? The answer is sustainable finance. Sustainable finance refers to the process of taking due account of environmental, social, and governance consideration when making investment decisions in the financial sector. This aims to promote sustainable economic activities and projects. The European Union's deforestation regulation is a clear example of how environmental considerations are being integrated into regulatory frameworks to ensure that financial activities and trade do not contribute to deforestation and environmental degradation. The sentence used above, environmental, social, and governance criteria, are a set of standards for a company's operation that socially conscious investors use to screen potential investment. Ahead, a question based on industry-specific impact would be, how will the EUDR impact India's market access to the European Union? Which Indian industries will be most affected by the regulation and why? The European Union Deforestation-Free Product Regulation will significantly impact India's market access to the European Union by imposing stringent requirements on export to ensure that they do not contribute to deforestation or forest degradation. Here's how the regulation will affect various aspects of trade. Under industries most affected, number 1 is coffee industry. India exports a significant portion of its coffee to the European Union, with over 50% of its coffee exports destined for the European markets. The EUDR will necessitate stringent compliance measures to ensure that coffee beans are sourced from plantations that not contribute to deforestation. Indian coffee exporters will face increased scrutiny and compliance costs to trace the origin of coffee beans and certify their deforestation-free status. Number 2 is leather industry. The EU accounts for 30% to 40% of India's leather exports, making it a critical market for the industry. Leather exporters will need to demonstrate that hides and skins used in production are sourced from regions free from deforestation post-December 2020. The leather industry operates within complex supply chains, requiring meticulous documentation and traceability to ensure compliance with the EUDR. Number 3 is paper industry. The paper industry relies heavily on wood pulp sourced from forest, making it vulnerable to regulations aimed at preventing deforestation. Paper exporters will need to ensure that wood pulp used in production comes from sustainably managed forest compliant with the EUDR. Paper mills will face the challenge of obtaining certifications and undergoing regular audits to verify compliance with deforestation-free requirements. And number 4 is wooden furniture industry. Wooden furniture production involves the use of timber, often sourced from forest. Compliance with the EUDR will require ensuring that timber is sourced sustainably. Furniture exporters will need to establish transparent supply chains, tracing the origin of timber back to sustainably managed forest. Non-compliance with the EUDR could lead to market exclusion or loss of competitiveness in the EU market for Indian wooden furniture exporters. In conclusion, as India gears up for the implementation of the European Union's deforestation regulation, it is imperative for Indian exporters to roll up their sleeves and get practical about compliance. The regulation will undoubtedly pose challenges, especially for industries like coffee, leather, paper, and wooden furniture, which heavily rely on forest resources. To weather the storm and maintain access to the European Union market, exporters must take proactive steps. This means investing in technology for traceability, collaborating with industry peers and regulatory bodies, and embracing sustainable practices from the ground up. It's not just about ticking boxes, it's about reimagining supply chains, fostering transparency, and demonstrating a genuine commitment to environmental stewardship. By doing so, Indian exporters can not only stay afloat in the European Union market but also carved out as a niche of champions of sustainability in the global trade. Hope you liked the video. Let's unlock together your full potential and achieve remarkable success in the world of business. If you are new to the channel, do like, share and subscribe for more such content related to business and finance. Till then, goodbye everyone.